Good morning. Here we are, Thursday morning. Today is going to be another beautiful day. Are you ready? I'm ready. I had a very interesting day yesterday, and today I feel like I'm going to start off by sharing some of that, some of my experience from yesterday, and how I'm going to title this is I Feel You. I feel the energy of you. Now, how strange is that? How does anyone feel anyone? It's energy. How often have you been around somebody where their whole energy is throwing you off, whether good or bad, positive or negative? You have felt their energy. Now imagine tapping into that and going further. Go deeper. Go beyond just the superficial energy. And a lot of times the energy comes through an expression of their face, body gestures. Imagine looking away from them or basically closing your eyes and feeling their energy. The more you do this, the more you become sensitive to, the more you become aware of your ability to be able to do this, and everybody can do this, you will see this starting to happen in you more and more. I feel you. Yesterday morning, I was messaging somebody, and they were hurting, and there was a great sense of sadness, and I felt the sadness. There's been moments in my morning, this last week or so, I posted a few posts from the feeling of the soul, the sadness. And so yesterday morning, I'm sitting down at the shop, the pottery shop in which I spend some days enjoying myself. And I was talking to this lady who was visiting her son, and she was from Israel. And all of a sudden, I just felt her energy, this woman who I shook her hand and introduced myself, and we talked, shared moments. She was a potter from Israel. And as she leaves, I looked at my phone because I was waiting to download a video from yesterday, and I see a message returned. And the message was talking about sadness, the soul's sadness. And right when I had picked up my phone, I felt water coming from my eyes, and it was like overwhelming. And it was like, it's not me. I now know the difference when my own emotions take hold of me, and then I feel, and I could tell the difference when I feel others' energy. So I responded. But now I am becoming very, very aware of this, being sensitive to others, because I feel you. And there are moments when I do a little video like this where even though I'm recording, not yet sent, I can feel the energy of those who are about to listen. Kind of trips me out still. So later in the day, I go outside to I seen the sun moving in a direction, and if probably very few have noticed, I find myself being drawn to capturing moments of the sky, sunsets, the moon. But I find myself being pulled to these photos, capturing moments. So I noticed the sun going over the center of the street, and I thought I might capture the moment. And as I go out, I see this gentleman get out of his car, and he comes across the street down the quarter block from me, and he comes back up and says, "Hey, Nick." Like, hello, 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 hello. And we carry this conversation. And as he's talking, I felt his energy. And when I did, water came from my eyes. This happened to me 3 times yesterday when it was face-to-face or even long distance. Yesterday morning was the strongest. It happened last night. But these are things that once you become aware of, become part of who you are. As I've mentioned before, I have found myself as an empath, someone who feels others' energy. And as I've mentioned, this for me has been, before I knew what it was something that was very hard for me to deal with: crowds, large gatherings, places where sounds, voices bounced off walls. I had a hard time with. I didn't understand it, but now as I've aged, as I've gone down this part of my journey, I've found the reason that I had difficulties all of my life with this. And therefore, a large portion of my life, I spent a lot of it by myself out in the country. And even yet, this part of my journey, I'm now around people. I am by myself. Yeah. I feel you. Even right now, I feel you. Even though there's distance, I feel you. There are many out there right now that are going through a sadness, a loss. They're going through a lot. And I've mentioned earlier in the beginning of this year, which is now, we're walking into the second month of the year, 2020 is the gateway for me of new beginnings. I posted something on one of my sites the other day where 1111, 111, 111, numbers are power. And I'm finding new beginnings everywhere I go, my numbers. You may be going through things. You may be going through lots of sadness. But there are many out there right now that are going through this, basically an awakening. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. So there are a lot of you right now that are going through like these emotional washes where it's just like your world is being churned around. It's like you're in the wash machine of life and everything's being, you're being put through the wash machine and you're having great difficulty contending with it. There's a part of the mind is saying that it's something else, but this is what it is. You are becoming aware of who you truly are. It's time to let go completely. I know you're listening, and I know you hear this, but it's letting go and opening up your heart. The universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their heart. The magic happens when you do. Are you ready to open your heart? It's time to get out. It's time to face the world. It's time to let go of the past. The past is there, but you can't drag it through the future. It's time. It's time. I feel you. I feel the sadness that's running through your veins. It's time to let go. Yes, you're existing. You're going through the motions of your day-to-day. Yes, I get that. It's time to let go. It's time to embrace this journey of life that you're on now. This right here that I'm discussing right now, talking about going through this awakening, however you want to describe it, becoming aware. It took me a while, and I had no clue what it was I was going through. I just knew there was such great discontent. I found happiness nowhere, but I knew there was happiness waiting for me, and I found you. It was there always, inside of me, and it's inside of you. Yes, I feel you. Love is there within you. Open your heart. The universe is waiting. You're beautiful. Let me hear you say it. Are you ready? You're beautiful. Good morning. For those of you that are looking for me, I'm on Facebook, Nicholas Gallardo. Facebook, The Twin Flame Journey. Instagram, The Power of Love Heals. YouTube, Power of Love Heals. Subscribe, like, send me a note, message. Be well, be love, always. Until next time, stay awesome.